This one I can read anything in fine print up to here. From here, that way it's all cloudy. I don't know what I have. And then this one I can see everything fine way over there. And right here, this one's blind from right here. But at least if I switch it over, then it's all right.
You know what? Even better. My parents have gotten them and they both. No, I was trying to think how they had to wear glasses like that.
Yeah, I've never worn glasses. Well, I don't know how to act.
Yeah.
Be quiet. Well, after when I was little. Hey, I'm telling the story. You don't tell no stories.
Don't tell any stories about him, huh?
Well.
Who's the big brother? Who's up there? Who's the older brother? Sometimes one of you's a child and the other one's
He's bigger.
sometimes they're both.
It just depends on what's going on.
This is my first time I've ever been in Dine.
He's my bigger brother.
So this is beautiful.
There is 5 of them.
4 and 5 boys, huh? Oh my goodness.
Hand me cuchara.
Yum yum. Yep, I'm gonna get me a bowl. You get it.
Ruby, you want to share a piece of fry bread?
Yeah.
You want quesadillas?
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't remember you eating that much last night.
I had a lot of the soup with it, so.
Oh, that's good.
May I have a bowl, please?
I'm sorry. Yeah, there you go.
Thank you, ma'am.
You know, I brought my bowl, but I want to use it for some. I want to use it for some eating. But I did bring my bowl to eat in. Yes. But I'm thinking I might not use it.
What a pozole.
That way it's nice and clean.
Yes. Yeah, I'm just.
You want
I've got
some
my
pozole
plates, but I
this
don't want to
morning?
walk backwards to get to my.
Some what? Good morning. Oh, you're smart. You're so good.
We're going to do turbocharge today.
Right. Lots of gas for hiking.
Uh-oh. Did you hear that? He said lots of guys for hiking.
I just don't want to be in the back of the line.
I'll be very, very at the back.
Déjame, mejor que salga.
It all whack. Takes it off. Well, there you go. Now I hadn't thought of it that way, but. Oh, that's you.
Jeremy, that's looking good. Kathy, have you sat down yet?
Kathy, did you eat?
I'm looking for my coffee. There should be more coffee now if you want some. If you want some.
Sit right here by my husband.
Let me pour you some. No, I'll pour it. Okay. Do you need, it's really hot. Oh, I'm left-handed, I'm sorry. Have a right-handed glove. What would you like?
I was able to send having a message.
Did we get the salt out? Oh, it wasn't a little. Maybe it's over on the table over there. Oh, did you find it?
Greg, where's the salsa? Kathy, where's the salsa?
Chico, where's the salsa?
Did we use that those?
Do you have that drink jar?
Right here, it's right here.
Amber, you got your, what do you want, honey? You know what you want? What do you eat?
Are you finally going to talk to
Oh,
me?
of course. You know, it's me. Some marbles.
Instead of barking?
Yeah.
Oh, it's good.
Cereal? We're gonna get milk. We didn't bring any milk.
Oh, no.
Hey.
You want a quesadilla? Why don't you like pink? Why don't you get the older egg with the rice? You need to get something in your belly. No, you need to get something in your belly.
Yeah, it's so good. It's just the spices they put in there.
This is the coffee. I think, yeah, hang on. You want me to pour it for you so you can hold the cup and let me borrow this. Yes, we do. It's not purple yet. Oh, that's water. Are you sure you put this? This one, it has coffee in it? Yeah.
Muchas gracias.
I keep getting distracted and then I go.
The man gave me.
That's beautiful.
Very nice. This one? Beautiful, very nice. Can you give me some earrings?
You stuck?
Afortunadas.
So ladies, tell us what you're making.
We're roasting corn.
Uh-huh. What else are you making?
Oh, we're gonna make chicken with chili.
Uh-huh. And what do we have
We
in...
didn't know where the pasta was and how long it's gonna be, so we decided that we needed to start cooking because people were hungry. So we're making chicken with chili. And so we can make the pasta for dinner, or we can.
Okay. So let's put the pasta back in the pot. Yeah. Okay, just as long as it's in the shade.
Tell us about the corn silk soup, tea.
Corn silk tea. We're making corn silk tea.
This one is ready.
Okay, yeah. Which is good for the kidneys, and it's actually good for your nervous system too. And for if you're feeling bloated, you know. It's a diuretic. It's a natural diuretic.
This one?
Spices. Oh, okay. And I add the red chili.
Yeah, I guess some people say often. Like, yeah, cause
I usually add meat in it
what's
too,
up?
but
What's up?
no.
How goes it?
I eat.
10, 15, 20, 22. So there's 52 hours.
Wow.
But basically, the more of this we would do, the
I like
more we would do.
I mean, if you
You do this 100 times, yeah.
But other than that,
I used to my grandma used to make
Smile, Ronald.
Do a little,
Ronald
do a little of
McDonald?
this and a little bit of that.
Candid camera.
Ronald McDonald, babe.
No, that's not Ronald McDonald. Ronald Reagan.
Oh. Well, excuse me, Ronald Reagan.
A ver, ¿quién me va a ayudar con esta cosa?
Jeremy.
This is Spider Rock, 1,000 feet straight down from where those people are over there. We're gonna walk over there, so please stay away from the edge. It is straight down. Okay, so enjoy. Wow. On that side, when we get over there will be some places where there's some Anasazi dwellings, and they'll have something that you can look at, but got a pair of binoculars so you guys will.
You see that?
Okay, let's go and then.
Let me get closer so I get.
You're so classy.
Woo woo!
Woo!
I'll do an umbrella dance for you. Yeah, let's see you. Let's see you do it. Let's see you do it. I got it on videotape. She's doing the umbrella dance. Yeah, yeah.
Oh, my mom. Don't worry, it gets warmer. Oh, good. I was scared. I was worried it was going to freeze up here.
Oh my gosh.
Wow. It's just like circling.
Yeah.
It's funny because they.
Here, let me get over it.
Yeah, they have.
Did you make a tea or you chew them?
Oh, you're welcome.
Dice algo de, a ver. Oh. Este es el Navajo, ¿ya viste? Y luego se escucha, smell this. A ver, ¿qué es esto?
Es un poema, ¿no?
Smell.
The pungent.
¿Qué es pungent?
No sé.
Feel the gentle power of the beauty. Siente el gentil poder de la belleza. En una negra roca.
No,
¿Qué es
ancient.
hunter? Ah, no,
Ancient.
pero black rock.
Spider Rock is this way yet.
Haga todo eso, ¿no?
We'll go down there. We won't just walk. We're not going down. It's just on top. This one we don't go down by. But we can take a picture. We can take pictures.
No.
Thank you so much. I think he wants us to stay together for now, and he's going to explain something. You take this as medicine. Take that, and you see how soft it is. And you could also put this one.
Oh my goodness.
This one you can put. See this, how clear this one is? This is what I like to get. You can get that.
Okay, let me see if I can get it on this camera.
It's all down here. You can
I'm
get it all
sorry.
on your hand.
Oh gosh, okay. Oh my goodness.
Just you can put it with cold cream and put it on your face. It don't stick. But that lady, she's Hispanic. She says, "How old do you think I am?" I said, "Probably 45." She said, "No." She said, "I'm 65." Her skin was really nice, and that's what I need to do is pick this stuff up and then put it with cold cream. She said, "Here, put some on. You just put it at night, you know, in the morning, at night." I said, "It's gonna be sticky on my pillow." She said, "No, it wouldn't."
Alicia, come and look at this. Look what Rose is showing me.
See the sap? I use this on my traditional pottery for glaze. So I go around and pick this up.
Oh, wow.
You know, we were looking for a glue.
And then if you have a cut like Ronald, he could put this on there and there will be no scar on it.
He heals very well.
Wow. It's gooey. And then I was telling her, you can get this and put it with cold cream.
Come here,
and you can
Patricia.
put it on your face.
Oh, wow.
Okay, feel this.
Not
Go my
right
finger.
now, it's sticky.
Oh yeah. We were looking for glue, but what were we looking for?
See, this is what I collect. And this is even better.
It takes you about 6 months to make a pot from start to finish.
But this is what you seal it with,
Traditional way.
Because we make
So it's the yellow stuff?
With ointment, it's good.
And we pray and burn it.
My son had, he was on a bicycle, riding about on that side. What it is.
The sun is so bright.
And there are people living down there. That's why you see the roads.
Oh.
They have farms down there. And when they get firewood, they get the firewood from here and throw them down there.
Oh, yeah. From here up at the top.
And then they goes down, and that's what their firewood is.
Oh, my goodness.
We saw a little film about it one time.
Oh, my gosh.
So, wow, you never think about that, where they get firewood.
That's right, because there's nothing down there that they could use.
They have a certain place where, they drop it down.
I want to take pictures of her face. She's a beautiful face.
And
I want to
during,
frame a picture of you and send it to you.
Listen to that. During the in 1864, when the Kit Carson and his tribe, his troop came out here, they went and contaminated the fields and the water. And a lot of the Navajos, they went up into the up. They made like a ladder, and they were up there, so they weren't able to get to them. So a lot of them didn't survive, but some stayed up here, and they fought from those cliffs.
Wow.
We'll
all
take
in
you
this
over there.
canyon.
It's called Canyon del Muerto.
Okay. Can I get a picture of you three?
Three.
Yeah, tilt your
One,
heads
two,
up
three.
like this a little bit. You don't get the shadows on your face. Yeah, there you go. Real pretty like. There you go. Oh, yeah. 1, 2, 3. Aw, that's cute.
You're not that important.
I use this camera to take pictures of my hummingbirds up close. Because it can go so close.
But anyways, he found the hogan. He knocked on the door, and the guy said, "What's wrong? Are you lost?" And Chico said, "Yes." And it's all dark. We're down in the canyon. It was dark. We went down here to take pictures. I mean, they were filming, so we brought the film crew up here. And then it got dark, and then it was dark down there.
Annette.
So we started back out. We didn't know which way to get out. And then there was a little tiny hogan there with a light on still. I told my husband, I said, "Knock on the door." He said, "No, you." And we were filming. We had people that came from Oregon that were filming. And I was telling them, I said, when we got down here, we were driving so far, so long that we got out and we ran this way and squat to use the restroom. I'm not sure if a horse or sheep. There's only...
Okay, let's see if I can... They're right past that tree. Okay, let me see if I can do it. There. Oh, looky.
There are some. What is pungent juniper? Is it a plant?
That's the berry, the cedar tree. It's called a juniper.
Okay.
The berries are very bittersweet, and they're good for the immune system.
Okay.
Very good.
Lost him.
High in vitamin C.
But what is pungent?
Pungent is sharp.
Como pungente, como
Sharp taste.
Nation of your shirt. I've just got it on your shirt, not on your face.
It's pretty much self-explanatory.
Yes. Is it because of this morning?
I think it's because of every day of life.
Every day. This is my lazy shirt. Yes. Total hug. Aw. Chinka. She's almost run out of her Tootsie Roll Pop. We better do something about that.
Don't breathe.
Awesome.
They use the air currents.
Miren eso.
Wow.
Wow.
Golden eagle?
Buzzard.
Strawberry. Yes? We were the other night. Can you take my picture?
Alicia, where's the camera I gave you?
All right, I'm gonna take a picture.
You don't have too much.
I have astigmatism, so one eye's good, one eye's bad.
To the right? You're right.
My right.
Toward Patricia. Yeah. Oh, you don't.
I want one of her. Can I get a close up?
With her new shirt?
Here's the back. No? It's empty.
That way. Yeah, that way.
Where's Italici at? Did he come with us?
Oh wait.
Yeah, they're up ahead.
Oh, okay.
Oh my god. Oh, this makes me nauseous.
What? Do you know how to use those?
Yeah. It's real. Oh, it's real close up. This makes me kind of sick.
Look up that way.
There's like more in this? Yes. You want more?
Okay. Let me get scoot over to the right just a little bit. Okay.
Well, this is the home to the Dine spider woman. I can't speak to her importance. That's the responsibility of the Dine people. But I know that from old Mexico, there's also a spider woman. And I think there's some similarities in how we view spider woman as the creator of life, as the weaver of the web of life, as a protector, as someone who actually spends time and spends birth and is the guardian of midwives and medicine people and birthing women and the purification process. She has medicine and yet she's something to be protected and to be respected because, you know, a spider bite can be potentially venomous. And so it's in that power of the poison that there's also can be the great benefit, and that we also have to watch as human beings to maintain a certain respect and balance, understanding that within life there's always that potential also for there to be something, you know, poisonous and venomous, and yet it can also contain great medicine. The spider spins her web from her body, and so the thread is actually her body, and yet it's also the cord of life. And so a lot of times that's one of the reasons she's also related to the birthing cords, the umbilical cord, and the birthing cords that women may use, indigenous women may use when they're birthing, depending on their custom or their tradition. Spider woman, you know, it's interesting because also when we think about in pre-Columbian times, the indigenous people, the spider woman over there also was the guardian of the calendar and time. And not only because, you know, birth was one way we mark time, but also because, you know, when we think about the fact that a female being was also... Okay. That a female being...
That's right.
I know you.
I was about to put on my... So... I was going to put on my...
Please.
Spider woman, so not only is she tracking time because when she's the guardian of birth, and birth was like the way that we would tell time, and this is not just my ideas, like many native peoples understand this.
Is there something here about weaving?
The
legend of the Navajo weavers.
Sorry.
This is how all my tapes are, so you might as well just keep going.
So also she was the creator of thought because she's associated with time, and time was not just like something that was, oh, this event happened, but there was all of this thinking that went behind it, which is what created our native philosophies and created our native sciences and our agriculture.
Girls, wait a minute, girls.
You know, all of these were technologies and innovations, and they hold all of this other science that indigenous people have. To get to that point of making these things and creating them, there's all this whole thought process that goes behind it. And so a lot of times Spider Woman, or at least in among some indigenous people, Spider Woman is related to that because of the way that she creates and she spins. So she's not just a physical creator, you know, she's a spiritual creator, and to be a spiritual creator, she has to have intelligence.
Very good.
Well, you know, recently, one of the things when I was talking to one of the elders about Spider Woman, she said, and I was going through this really difficult time, and this period of my life had ended. A certain really important period of my life had ended, and I had to begin anew again. And what she told me was, well, you are Spider Woman, you know, in the middle of your web, and you have to spin a new life. And she says, in fact, all women are Spider Woman because we create our own web, just like Spider Woman does.
There.
Okay, let's make sure the recording is on. Okay, did you survive?
Yes, we did. Went down.
Wait, we haven't made it back up.
Oh, that's a problem. Okay, sounds good.
No, yeah, today.
No, I'm the half down
I'm the
glass.
half down.
So where are you at? You have to be able to know where to tell the camera.
White House ruins.
White House ruins, thank you. One person read the sign. Okay, everybody wave goodbye. Bye.
If I move it forward like this, so you get like a nice open view of the drive. Yeah, there's like hilly stuff. But you'll have to cut out us talking.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh, it's pretty shaky, but.
So let's see, we're getting ready to go on the mesa, right? Of the Navajo Nation. Visit Paco. Paco's in the back seat.
No,
Hello, Paco.
Chico.
Two
And
people.
Rose.
And Rose and their house.
Ooh, pretty view.
That's different.
Buffalo, your butt's in the way. Buffalo butt.
I think that when we went, do you remember that my mom, Adriana, Patricia, and me went with Chico to see a dance, to watch a dance?
Yes, yes. Do you think it was this way?
I don't know, because we
do you
went.
say?
Yeah, bring it over there.
Okay.
It's far away from here.
This is handmade.
Is it? Wow. Okay, I wonder what the deal with the tires is, Alicia.
No, I don't. Maybe keep the roof on? I don't know. I don't know, you have to ask Uncle Greg, I suppose.
Uh-huh.
That's what I would do. That'd be really annoying.
Come on, come in.
I gotta get some gas, by the way. I don't know about you guys.
Yeah, we do, definitely.
70 miles and I'm out. Putting in my car.
I think I have about that much. We're probably about even.
All right. They're far away from here.
Hold on, wait. Is it on?
Mm-hmm. Okay, good. Stop.
No,
Alicia, stop it.
Guys, let's try to be silent for a moment and see what we hear.
Okay.
Sound of the mesa.
Oh my God.
As far as the eye can see,
Uh-huh.
it's Navajo reservation.
As far as the eye can see is Navajo? Wow.
Yeah. And if you go beyond a little to the right
Uh-huh.
and beyond those mesas over there is Hopi.
Hopi, okay.
So, and of course, the Hopi reservation is within the Navajo
no,
reservation.
apenas seguimos, o sea, seguimos yendo lejos. ¿No?
How did that happen? Is that Spanish influence situation?
No. The Hopi, some of the Hopi say they've always been here and that the Navajo came and surrounded them. Some of the Hopi say they came north from Tula, and their language is Uto-Aztecan, so they understand the Nahuatl language.
Uh-huh.
And Tula is where the Toltec and those folks say they originated.
Oh, okay.
So, and actually when Ricardo and his son were up here on Second Mesa, it was real interesting because they started talking about those things, and it was real interesting that the language and dance ceremony commonalities. But most Hopis don't ever talk about that they came from down south.
Oh, okay.
See, now the Navajos, Ambrose, in fact, and you knew our brother. He kind of chuckled one time and says, "You're Mexican. That's why they always wear white. You know, they wear those white pants and those white shirts. They come from down there. Now they're trying to tell everybody that they was always here." Since I'm not Navajo or Ute, I don't know. But that, my brother Ambrose Willie said that. So. And other Navajos say the same thing, so I don't know.
That's funny. So Chico and Rose wanted to get a dream place up here.
Yeah.
Right on that edge. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, this is part of the land, you know, their land use area. All of those structures that we saw on the way up are our family. Right next to Chico's house are some of Rose's sisters, and then further out where we came around, aunt and other cousins. So.
Okay.
Be careful.
Just don't go too
Amber, you're making me freaking out. There we go. At the height, is this the tallest part of the Navajo reservation?
No.
No? There's even, well, I mean, I guess what I'm saying, this is the top of the mesa, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Right. This Navajo. It's an incredible view from up there. I mean, even from here also. But from that peak, because you know, it all opens up beneath you. It's even more prettiness. Yeah, they have mountain lion, deer, elk straight up this way every now and then, of course, coyotes and other wildlife.
Get out the window like she's doing.
Oh yeah, really? No.
Oh God! So I can imagine how he feels with her sticking her body out. Okay.
This is not working out very well.
We at least have 100 miles worth of gas left. Are you okay?
Yeah, no.
Okay, I've got some boning.
Okay, focus on the road. I'm just gonna.
Wow, this is pretty.
Yeah, it's really pretty. Amber?
No.
Amber. Oh, she must have went and got something. Sophia, where's your medicine bag, honey?
So they don't fly away.
Where's your medicine bag? What do you mean you don't know? Come on, girls.
I put it over here. You can put it over here.
Thank you.
The intent and purpose of this afternoon as far as the lightning medicine had to do with something that the Great Spirit and creation provide for us. That's always available pretty much anywhere because of the power of lightning, the power of the upper world of the blue color coming down to the green color from Mother Earth. And when we got there, I purposely did not take my tobacco out. So I asked if anybody had medicine, and Claudia had her tobacco, had her medicine, and asked her to do a ceremony and share, and gave the instructions, the sharing of raising the tobacco, a little tobacco up to the sky people, to creator, creation, the blue color, and as you're giving thanks to just filter it through your fingers and let it fall down to Mother Earth.
and then to take another small pinch and hold it down to Mother Earth, again giving thanks for allowing us to walk on her and all that she does for us, and asking her for permission also to allow us to continue to walk on her. And then in the sacred circle, the sacred hoop, and the 4 directions, Paco and I afterwards talked a little about the 4 directions, you know, and I mentioned to him that basically we're talking about north, south, east, and west. But the reality is that the intent and purpose of the ceremony is what's important. If you don't know where north, south, east, or west are at, then it really doesn't matter. What matters is that you're going to the 4 directions. And that was also what I was trying to convey to everyone that was there by not taking my tobacco. It's not that I didn't have my medicine. It's that I don't want to be guilty of ever having somebody think that what I'm sharing is the only way. We are the medicine. We always carry the medicine with us. It's that spirit in our spirit center, and creation and creator is the intent and purpose of the ceremony. If we do have tobacco or cedar or sage, or in our case, in this country in Canada, sweetgrass, that's great. But that is not critical to our being in communion with the Great Spirit and doing what it is that is so simple. So that's where we started. Then we walked around, we divided up and walked around looking for a tree that had been struck by lightning, and we found one. And Paco and I were walking along together, and I saw where it had come down pretty high up and then lost it. So we kind of walked around, and there was a smaller young tree growing right next to it, and that's where most of the lightning had actually come down. So there was a lot of medicine there. And what I've said before is that when the energy of the above, of the blue, of the sky people, the cloud people, the rain people, and the lightning people, the thunder people talk and sing and dance, there's incredible energy that comes down. And once in a while, because some of the trees are either higher up on a hill or a mountain, or they're taller and they get struck. And all of that incredible energy comes down and meets with the energy of creation, of Mother Earth, and that's a green color. So for us, when we talk of lightning medicine, it's that sap, the tears, the blood of the tree that has been caused by all of the energy coming down and the energy going back up as it tries to heal itself. And you were talking, Annette, about scar, and the softer medicine, you can use it for scar. Just rub it on, or either like that, or mix it with a little bit of oil, olive oil, or something, and rub it on for scars. It also draws impurities out real well and real easy. Cuts, bruises, so it's real good for that. I had mentioned that I had hoped Rose and Chico would be here to talk about what they did. When Kathy's dad was diagnosed with diabetes, and his feet had started turning purple, Chico gathered some of that fresh medicine, the real soft one, and actually drove to Lubbock. And I met him over there, and we did ceremony. We did a lot of prayer ceremony, but we took that soft medicine and rubbed it on the soles of his feet. And it actually started drawing a lot of the impurities, a lot of the illness out. and started healing it, but he was just too far gone already. So we were not able to do what could have been done perhaps if we had started earlier. So that's another way that we use it. There's a couple of pieces of bark there that have some of that lightning medicine, and it's there so that we can start a fire in the morning, or put it in there. It's an incredible fire starter, and it's resin. It's like I said, it's the lifeblood of the pine in this case, but we find it in the pinon and the juniper. And tomorrow when we go to the mesa, it's very possible, now that you know what to look for as you walk around, and those trees are not necessarily struck by lightning. It's just a process of cleaning and purifying, and Creator providing medicine for us. Allowing us to take what is here, just like any other plant, anything else that is put on the earth to help us help ourselves. And so I always have some around. I also, for those of you that were over there when Patricia started her ceremony, she used the somador and copal. Copal basically is the same thing, except it's cultivated. There are, in areas of Mexico, there are trees that are called copal, and they actually slash them. So they slash them, and then when the lifeblood of the tree comes out and it hardens, and normally it's white, and you put it in plastic, then it turns kind of an amber color. There are a few places where they have what they call the black copal, and it's more of a black ashy color. But anyway, so they cultivate it. Whereas here, we cultivate what is given to us by the powers that be. It's not something that we go out and like the maple trees to collect maple syrup. So, and again, I'm not saying one's better than the other. It's just different, but the process is the same. So I always keep lightning medicine at home, which I burn sometimes as they do copal. So sometimes instead of cedar, sage, or sweetgrass, I will burn lightning medicine and do the honoring and remembering ceremony of where it came from, how it was given to me, and not just that I collected it, but the whole process of creation, of all that energy that's up there. It's kind of cloudy right now, and I'm sure everybody here has seen lightning storms and been around thunderstorms and rainstorms and windstorms. So that energy of those, what we call people, those elements, those spirits are incredibly powerful. And when it comes down, like I said, when it comes down and hits a brother or a sister, and it follows all the way down to Mother Earth, which represents creation. It's incredible. So collecting that with a prayer, with a thought of the sacredness of life and what has been given to us and why it's been given to us, at least for me, it's humbling. And I know some of you, yesterday Patricia showed me that she had collected what she thought was lightning medicine, and it was some bark off of a tree that had been struck. Yes, but no. The bark of the tree is one thing. That's what we have here, and it does have lightning medicine. I use them for fire starters, because when you gather the medicine itself, it's just the actual teardrops. It's the lifeblood of the tree.
Yes.
What is humbling? What does humbling mean?
Humilde.
Eh?
Que hace a uno sentir humilde.
Ah, okay. So.
How did you describe that?
Oh, you just humble the word in Spanish.
Sorry.
Well, does anybody have a question or something, what you thought of what we did, or, because I don't need to do all of the talking, so.
So I just to understand, you take the medicine and you rub it for like scars or to draw out something. You can burn it.
Like yesterday when we were at Spider Rock, Rose had me rub some across this scar, and it's like completely protected my skin. You can't feel. It's like, what's the name of that stuff you put on blisters or whatever?
Second skin.
Second skin. It almost feels exactly like that stuff that you buy at the store.
It can be used like in a spiritual way for helping people in a spiritual way.
Oh, that's bad.
And where do you, whatever, in the head or
when I use
heart?
it, when I use it in a spiritual way, I burn it. Like cedar or sage or sweetgrass to clean and purify. If I put it on a scar, it's a spiritual way, but that's physical.
Healing.
The other way is totally spiritual. Okay. So you have the physical aspects that you can use it for: bruises, cuts, okay, acne, diabetes.
And how do you burn it? In a small, like?
I have shells. I'll show you when we
okay.
get home. I've been given some shells by different people over the years, and that's usually what I use. But I use those shells also for the other medicine that I burn to clean and purify the house or myself.
You know the shell that she used in the woman's ceremony today? That's a
Can
kind
I
of shell.
use any shell? Because I have shells in my house. Like, you burn it?
Yeah, it
Would
depends on how big it is, just so it protects the house.
Environment. Okay.
Yeah.
So Gregory, if you were kind of trying to decide, between today, I feel like I want to burn lightning medicine versus I want to burn, sage, or I want to, what would you be feeling or thinking about that would make you think about lightning medicine as something to smudge with?
Well, it's a great question. For me individually, personally, it's a matter of what the problem, situation, or need is.
Okay.
Because for me, lightning medicine has a lot more energy and power to clean and purify and bless than cedar, sage, or sweetgrass. Those items are, brothers and sisters that are given to us by Mother Earth and Creator. It's like the hair, that symbolizes, the beauty, the waving in the air. So it has a lot of energy coming up, but the only energy that it really has coming down would be the rain or the wind. And I'm not minimizing, but the question is, what do I do? How do I use it? There are times when I need something, not necessarily my pipe, but something real close to doing a pipe ceremony. And that's when I use it. And like I've said, I offer it at home. If anybody's home, I offer it. I tell them, hey, I'm going to do a ceremony. Would you like to participate? And if they do, fine. And if not, a lot of times I actually, because of the school and work schedules, I'm home by myself during the day when I do some of the ceremonies. And I do that sometimes because of what's going on, my spirit leaving, my hearing the need of people spiritually. Sometimes, phone call, email,
saw that nature. Just Creator calling. And so I go out back and use the medicine that way.
Can you, also maybe talk about cedar, sage, and sweetgrass? I don't think we have anything on tape about that.
Well, the three, and I would call them sisters, although they're brothers and sisters. Sage and cedar are found throughout much of the Americas that I've traveled in a variety of forms. And they're used by indigenous people that I've been around pretty much the same way, to clean and purify. Normally in a dry form, you burn it, you smudge yourself, smoke yourself like you're bathing your body. If there's somebody around to help, then they do your back. Otherwise, you just kind of, like you would be splashing water. Sweetgrass that we use is normally found between the U.S. and Canadian border, from the Atlantic coast up through about Wisconsin, maybe eastern Minnesota. But I know as far as Wisconsin it's found. And it has a very distinct odor, as do sage and cedar, or the juniper, the flatleaf cedar that comes from the Pacific Northwest, has a very, very strong, distinct odor. And in fact, that's some of the medicine that I'm going to send with Adriana to the Chichimeca brother when you guys go home. So those are those three elements that have been given to us to use to clean and purify. Normally, when we clean and purify, when we smudge, we go this way. Okay. I almost said this way because a lot of times, now I've gotten used to a lot of times just going this way, which is a warrior way, because when you go this way, the strong arm, normally your right arm is the strong arm, it's out, bouncing evil off. So when you take the medicine this way, then you're protecting yourself and protecting your home in a stronger way.
It's anti-clockwise? Okay.
Yeah. Normally you go clockwise.
Okay.
But if something's really been going on that's wrong,
Okay.
then I always go the other way. Okay. And if this is my door, that's where I start. Go around 4 times. I'll do the 4 directions, and then I go on around to, like in our home, I start here, I do the wall, the pictures, I go into Dazi's room, I do the door 1 time, I go into her room, come around, do the windows. If she has 2 windows, she has a closet. I do the inside of the door, I step out. Itzaliti's room is right there. I do his door. He has a closet. I do his closet. He has the windows. I do the windows. I come around. I do the door and then go out. There's a little where the towels are at. I go around that. I go around the door to the bathroom. I go in the bathroom, come out, do the door, and then when I come out, I turn and then go in that little hall. And the family pictures and the pictures of our friends, I think about them. I ask Creator to bless them, to take care of them, to help them. And those that have already died and gone on, I pray for their spirits. And then so there's like a doorway, the hall. I do that, and then I turn right, do the door to our bedroom. I go around, there's 2 windows. I do those. There's 2 little closets, like linen closets. I do those. I go in, do the bathroom. There's a window, and then I come back out, do the door, and then I step out. There's the closets, and then I go around where the mirror's at. There's another closet. I do that. Go around. Before I exit, I do the door, and then I go back around. I also
work.
Well, it's not work.
Okay.
You know, it's protection. I mean, we spend a lot of time around other people who we don't know who they are. We don't know what kind of spirit they have. You know, even the good people can have bad days. You know, so and that's what comes into our home. I clean and purify our home at least once, sometimes twice a week. I go to the VA hospital. There's a lot of sick people over there. Not only physically sick, but emotionally, spiritually hurting people, you know. I'm around that. And I don't want that in my house hurting me and my family. So, and the other thing that I spend time on is the technology. TV and stereo, because that brings stuff into my home. And yeah, I can pick and choose what I want to watch. I enjoy watching sports a lot. But, you know, it brings in a lot of stuff that isn't necessarily good. So, anyway, so I'm not going to finish telling you about the house, but I've explained. Now, somebody that is just moving into a home, and if they offer me some tobacco and ask me if I would help them, then what I have them do is make sure that all of the drawers and the cabinets, and they have furniture that they pull the drawers open, in the bathroom and they have drawers to open them up, so that I can go through and bless everything. Refrigerator door, stove, everything. But that's for a first time.
The girls wanted to bring something.
Pardon?
The girls wanted to present something to the.
Oh, sure.
Yeah. He's done talking.
That's it.
That's it. That's all he's going to do.
Yeah.
Are you guys going to tell us the story about the hoop snake?
Oh yeah, that wasn't it?
Thank you for this. Like,
This is yours. Oh goodness.
Aww.
Is this for me?
Yes. This is for your wife.
I want the blessing.
it's beautiful.
It's yours. Oh, thank you so much.
Can I trade her if I want?
So beautiful.
This is for you and this is for me. I can steal her gifts. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you.
Amy's over there gigglebot.
Giggler.
Oh, that's just
beautiful.
I want that one. I want that one. Pay $5 for it.
This is for you.
Thank you very, very much.
she's gonna hug you.
It's better with dirt.
very
Isn't that right? Your drink was better with dirt.
It was better with dirt. It was. They look like you.
I just got these from Pictures. Yeah. I'm like, move out the way.
Can you see Uncle Gregory? Oh, Oh my goodness. So
This one's
sweet.
yours.
Sophia.
Sophia. So she can't hear you. Sophia, turn around, baby.
Sophia.
Did you say something?
She couldn't see you.
Oh, thank you very much.
Oh, that's beautiful. Thank you so much. I don't have anything.
Huh? Thank you. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Thank you. You guys want to say thank you?
You're welcome. You're welcome.
All right. You got it on already? No problem? Amber, did you get yours on already?
Yeah.
All right.
Is it a ring?
Careful, guys.
A little bit.
Should we stop it?
I think she already did. Stop it.
No, it's still going.
It's still going.
Oh,
That's
it's still
all right.
going.
That's
Okay.
all right. I can use the audio.
Excuse me.
Okay. Well, let me turn it to you first.
No.
Yes. Okay, Amber, wait. Okay, well, sit down. Sit down. Let me talk to you. Okay, pull your chair so I can see you, all right? Let me see. Okay, I'm too close.
Okay, guys. We're gonna
have a talk.
talk, okay?
All right, hang on just a second.
So whatever
Amber,
you-
scoot over. Let's see here. Yeah, actually, if we can get Sophia and Amber kind of close to Claudia's legs, maybe.
Or see if you can stand up for just a second and move the chair. Right here, baby, okay?
She's just gonna talk to you.
Okay?
Yeah, we just want to find out about the camping trip and some of the things you've done. And,
Okay?
yeah.
We can do that,
Oh, yeah.
right?
So mommy's got a new necklace she's gonna put on. Ooh, how pretty. Okay. Alrighty. So girls, why don't you tell me a little bit? What have you been doing?
Mostly climbing mountains.
Climbing- Well, she's been.
You let her answer.
Yeah.
You get a chance to tell your story.
Yeah. So Amber, how long have you been over here?
4 days?
4 days. Did you come and stay with Uncle Gregory before then?
Yep.
What did you get to do?
Mostly we played with his cat and the dogs of Dazzy.
What's the name of Ozzy's dog?
Bitsy Tatanka.
And what does Tatanka mean? Do you know?
No.
You want to ask your mommy? I think it's buffalo. Tatanka, right? Alicia, Tatanka's buffalo. Buffalo. That's why, it's at Dances with Wolves. They're going Tatanka. I don't know if you remember that part, but they're trying to explain about that. Yeah. So you played with the doggies. Did you get to do any stuff looking at Native American stuff?
Feed the birds, and then we watched all these movies about Native Americans.
About what?
Like Native
About who? Native Americans? Is that?
About the indigenous people of the Americas.
Uh-huh. And did you learn anything new that you didn't know before?
What Tatanka means?
Yeah, just now. Well, let me ask you this: what tribe are you from?
Apache.
Apache, right, right. And so, who in your family is Apache?
My mom.
Your mommy, okay. And who else is Apache? Sophia is Apache. She got her hand raised.
That's right, baby.
Thank you.
Stand proud. Counted.
And then Daddy has to hang out with the Apache women, right? Yeah, the warrior.
My 3 warrior women.
That's right. That's right.
So Awi Kuka and Awi Teresa, Apache.
Uncle Greg. So this was this your first time to learn more about it? Bye-bye. Did you get all that food carried? Yeah. Okay, good to see you. Thanks so much.
See you soon.
Bye-bye. Come to Dallas. Come stay with me.
Yeah.
Okay.
Come over and visit us.
He's got another thing. So Claudia, you came up Gathering of Nations, and we did some, videotaping. But this is probably really different. This is probably a different experience. So why don't you talk about what you and the girls? Because Kevin, you just came 2 days ago, 3 days ago.
I just got here 3 days ago.
3 days ago. Okay. Okay. So the children left home one way and then came back a different way.
Yes, there's been a lot of growing and learning. These 3 girls since I left them a week and a half ago.
All right, that's cool. So Claudia, what have you seen happen? And then let Kevin tell you what he's seen happen with you 3.
The transformation, definitely within the girls. Learning the different art. The beading for the necklaces. I saw for the first time my 5-year-old for a good 4 hours, very focused on beading and making bracelets that Kathy, Gregory's wife, had taught us. I saw them tentatively listening to stories that Gregory told and watching movies that told about the history of the injustices that the indigenous peoples of the Americas have endured. And so that awareness that, is being raised I feel very proud that they're being exposed to that at this age, because that will form and have an impact on how they live their lives, moving forward. For me, it's a continued journey, going deeper into my own journey of self-discovery and connection to my ancestors, and relearning, remembering, things that my soul knows, but that this body, this mind, still trying to remember and catch up with. It was a time of gathering family, different people with different mindsets, different perspectives, but all really looking and searching. And so being part of that community, we really did form a community, feeding each other, cleaning up after each other, enjoying each other, sometimes not enjoying each other, laughing, crying, all of that, it's part of being a human being. And, learning about yourself in the process and what you see of yourself in others also. And of course, Gregory and Kathy, they're all loving and patient arms, opening their homes to us. I see Kathy as Mother Earth incarnate, and Gregory as Father Sky, just looking over and just watching, making observations, and spreading some wisdom and giving us his blessings. And I feel very blessed to have them in my life, and that very grateful that they allowed us to be part of their lives, and that they opened their doors to me, a stranger, a few months ago, and opened up their doors again to my mother, my husband, my 2 girls, with complete and total unconditional love. And so I feel like I'm learning from them a lot, how to be a human being, how to be a parent, how to be a strong Apache woman, how to be the wife, how to, one day be an elder. So I feel really good. Through them, I've met some amazing people, like Annette, my sister, Patricia, people from Mexico, the next generation that's right, at our heels.
Somewhere over there in the dark.
Somewhere.
Yeah.
And I feel like, we're all spiders making our web, and making those connections and raising consciousness and creating community to help us move forward and feel support and love when sometimes we have to battle some difficult situations. And I feel that Gregory and Kathy do that, and bringing us together, we just make our web even bigger, continue to weave, and how cool is that? Wow, you're really good at talking.
She is.
The break. Holy crap.
She is.
I was like, oh, that's like perfect.
Okay, hang on just a second, Kevin.
Amber, did you have
Thank
anything?
you.
Okay, there we go.
That's very nice. And did you have anything to add?
No.
I think we're all
No, it's Sophia. Sophia, did you have something you wanted to say?
What did you like?
What was your favorite thing?
Since you got here to the Southwest.
Did you like camping? Yeah. Did you like?
Actually,
Did you
my
like?
favorite part was sleeping in the tent. It was fun. Oh,
Was
yeah,
it?
Yeah.
Did you like that part?
And looking at all the little animals. That was the best part.
It was the best
Oh, we
part.
saw the sheep. That was kind of cool.
Oh yeah, and those cows.
And the horses that were running loose, did you see those?
Yeah, both these girls for the first time took sponge baths. The way they were brought into the world. Once under the sky and the sun, and once under the sky and the moon.
Yay!
What a blessing that was.
I know. And Kevin, tell me what you noticed different. They've been gone like a week and a half, and you came to out of nowhere into nowhere to Navajo Nation. So tell me what that was like.
Yeah, there was no orientation. I guess my orientation was the drive with Itzilichi on Sunday through, I guess it's western New Mexico and into Arizona, which is it's beautiful here. It's I have seen how powerful nature is, how it really we learn through being one with nature. That's what I've seen mostly through. When I look at Amber, who's 10, and Sophia, who's 5, and both girls have really, I'm really proud of them, the way they have embraced this opportunity to be so close to nature. And we live in a place very different from this currently. And so it's an awesome experience to be part of the way many people before us have lived, and to appreciate the way in which they lived and the things that we're learning, whether through Gregory or Chico or really everybody's contributing to our learning experience, and seeing how through a card game we've been able to bring people together that didn't know each other a week and a half ago, and that are having so much fun together over a card game. So it's really
or 1,000 card games.
Yeah. Yes, one card game played 1,000 times. Yeah.
Very well played.
Never gets old.
It never gets old. I love that because we live in a world. There's so many forms of entertainment, and we think we need these very digital or electronic means of entertainment, and in fact we really don't need them. And so I think it's been a humble reminder of that, and for to see Claudia really connect with her ancestors and the way that they lived, and to be closer to her maternal grandmother, who was very much I don't know if this is how she was raised, but certainly she'd be very comfortable in this environment, from what I know. And for me to have a greater appreciation for people that lived here before my ancestors came to this land. And it's humbling, let me tell you that. It's very humbling. So, it really is.
Oh, I got smooches.
So, trying, try not to people have done. So, how did that all get combined? Huh? How did that all get combined in the one?
Millions. This is old.
All of this was underwater at one time. At an international conference on culture and environment that I went to up in Maine some years ago, they were talking that at some point in the future, New Mexico and southern Arizona would wind up being
underwater or parts underwater and become much more tropical. And that area, the northeast, would wind up like we are now. The most interesting for me of the speakers was a guy from SMU, Southern Methodist University in Dallas. And he had charted his studies with pictures over the last 10,000 years in the Sahara, and showed where there had been water and people had lived, and they had drilled down, they had excavated and then drilled down for samples, and you know, and where there was water and the rushes and I mean, life, where they had farmed, and as it kept drying and the desert moved in and they kept moving. It was just fascinating. There were people from Japan, China, Russia, Australia, Europe, and the U.S. But most of them stood up and lectured, you know, and they had like PowerPoint, which is okay, but this guy had pictures.
I don't think so.
You know, and then like even the drilling that they did, then he had the overhead with the years, you know, that they figure, you know, as they took the core out, you know, how long it was that people had lived there. It's fascinating.
Uncle Greg, do you have a knife that you can cut this with? I can find these scissors.
Oh, you know what? There were some scissors over there.
Yeah, wait, where? Everyone keeps saying that, but I can't find them.
They were on that table.
Are they?
I don't know if they're still there.
Not anymore.
They're in that blue bucket, which is in the...
Which is in the car.
Coffee's so good. But I'm leaving it for Rose in her bear bucket.
Somebody's.
That's mine, actually. Thank you.
Is that okay?
If you mind sitting right there, 'cause I'll share a few things. Obviously.
Oh, it's so much better. Is it itchy? Yes. So
No, I hate it. I
So
have some. I have
had
some.
to pull my
pants that
underwear
are
like
wet.
up here.
I can't cut them off.
Pretty.
Yeah, why don't you help Sophia?
Yeah, I'm wearing my granny panties.
check the drawers when you hit this
Some
stuff.
period panties as well.
I already closed
Period panties.
Yeah,
Already.
that's our stuff. And they have it up.
Well, the ladies hit it and stuff. This is, we're good. That's where the Ziplocs and stuff are.
Are you wearing a skirt today? I mean, a dress?
I've never seen it.
Oh no, this is
Neither. When I saw it, I'm like,
Did you say anything about
No,
my shirt?
no, first like Amber's.
Did you?
No,
Did you?
no, you like. I think you forgot that you gave it to me, so you're like, Amber, you like that, and then you're like, here, hold this. And then I gave it back to you. You're like, whoa, well, that's so cool. Amber, where did you find it? And I'm like,
No,
you
I
look
said,
at.
isn't that pretty? I knew I'd.
thank you.
Okay, Gregory, we got the tape going, and once I know where everybody's going to be.
Yeah. We have 3 small bags of trash that are going to have to be hauled out.
I'm going to put them on the roof, rope them down,
Okay.
do our best that way.
Break them down.
Same in ours too.
Something. We can use another trash bag.
What?
You have black under your nose. It's like
I don't
in your
know.
nose, and then you have up here.
Come here. If you love me, you'll come here and fix me up. Straighten me up.
Why do you touch your face so
Okay.
much?
I was putting moisturizer.
On your face?
Let's do
Hold on.
put those hot out of the way so you guys can sit there.
You have a bony butt.
Claudia, scoot. Oh, there you go. Somebody get kind of scoot in so that we can a little bit.
Slide over Sophia.
There we go.
And at some point in time, okay, so you are going to come over. Good.
Is that all right?
I was going to say we need you to come over here.
Mom, do you want to sit?
I want to thank Creator first of all for life up to this minute. It's our tradition when we arrive somewhere to do an opening ceremony, and when we leave to do a closing ceremony, to bring that full circle to a close. Although we're not closing our life journey, we're closing this part of it. And I want to thank each one of you for being here, for all of your love, your care, your support, for me and my family, for each one, know each other, and your prayers, the energy that we're leaving behind, the joy of having been here, and the joy that we take, the sound of the wind in the trees. There's so much always to be thankful for that we don't have the time. So I would like to start with Paco and give each one of you an opportunity, if you want, to say thank you or whatever it is that you would like to share with us. Talk over there to Annette.
Well, I'd like to say thank you, as Greg said, to Creator and all creation, or God, or whatever, however you call it, you call everything. Thank you for this great opportunity. It's a really different experience from what I've experienced through all my life. To be here is really special for me, to get to know all these beautiful people, magnificent people, and to share and to learn to everything, how to do it. For me, meeting with all native people was a great experience. To know how they are and how they act and how they do things, because they're really sharing people and giving people, and they don't expect you to be that way, but they are who they are anyway. That was for me like one of the most beautiful things here. And again, I would like to say thank you to everyone that's here and to all that is here. Thank you.
Pues yo también estoy muy agradecida de haber sido invitada aquí. Muy agradecida también de haberlos conocido a todos. Fue un gusto estar con estas pequeñas que nos alegraron el día, incluyendo a Alicia en las pequeñas. A todos, a cada uno, irlos conociendo y verme en cada uno de ustedes en algunos aspectos. Y es una experiencia totalmente nueva para mí, el compartir, el cooperar, el trabajar para un grupo, el estar pendiente de las cosas para un grupo de personas. También para algo muy especial fue conocer esa parte de los indios, de cómo son compartidos y cómo son desprendidos de sus cosas y cómo vienen y te lo entregan con un gusto, y sobre todo se les ve que te entregan los regalos de corazón, y eso para mí ha sido un gran aprendizaje, porque apenas si nos conocen, bueno, por lo menos hablo de mí, no me conocen o esto, y vienen con mucho gusto y alegría a darle lo suyo. Y eso también para mí, bueno, pues es una de tantas lecciones que me llevo de este lugar. Muchas gracias. Thank you, Greg.
Sophia, do you want to share with us something you're thankful for? You thankful for the trail mix?
Okay. I think you should say thank you. I think you should say
It's okay.
That's all right.
That's all right.
Okay. When you're ready,
We
to
know
say
she's
thank you,
thankful.
let us know. Okay. First of all, thank you, Gregory, for inviting me to share this experience, and the spirit of IIA for bringing us together, and to my family for sharing this experience with me, and to Rose and Chico for allowing us to spend our time here and get to know some of their family. And for Earth and nature for keeping us safe and allowing us to have this experience out here in the wonderful nature that we've shared. Thanks to the moon for showing up and allowing me to one night bathe under the light of the moon, which I quite enjoyed. And for those of you who cooked and prepared all of our meals, thank you, because they were wonderful and I enjoyed them. So, and to you, Claudia, thanks for sharing this part of you with me.
Well, but I guess I'd say thank you for just, I guess, thank you, Gregory, thank you for inviting me to come out here before school, and I don't know, I'm just very grateful that I got to come out here, because I haven't felt this good in a very long time, so I can't talk.
I wanted to say thank you to Gregory for letting us come here, and anything else to say.
I'd like to say thank you to Father Sky for covering us during the day and the night, to Mother Earth for providing us shelter and food, bark, trees, to all the elements for taking care of us. Never got too cold, never got too hot, too windy, it was always just right. To the elders, Navajo elders, those gone before us, and those that are still alive, for allowing us to stay on their land and their home and protecting us and taking care of us. The animals, for letting us to coexist with them and not coming over to mess with us too much. To Gregory and the community that we formed here for working and taking care of each other, feeding each other, cleaning for each other. And I'd like to thank myself for being open to this experience.
I'll edit this out, okay?
We're running.
Yes, anyway.
Mom, don't cry, because then I'll cry more.
Okay, I'll try not to. I'll try not to cry, I promise. I'd like to thank Gregory for inviting my daughter and I for this experience. It's been,
Oh my gosh. Yeah, look at you.
I can't speak. Okay, there we go. Anyway, it's been probably the best 3 days we've had in years. Right? Okay. I'd especially like to thank the cedar trees for getting me up the mountain. Getting me up the Canyon de Chelly, is that correct?
Yeah.
Is that where we were at? I'd like to thank Patricia and the cedar. I'd like to thank Ronald
Oh my gosh.
and for being there, and Paco for sticking with me, surviving up the mountain. But most of all, I'd like to I think the land, the healing of this land, and being able to meet a new family. I have a new son, I have new daughters, I have sisters, and I have brothers that I would have never had. And there's just something special about the Navajo Nation and about the particular land that we're on that just, from the minute I think we all stepped on it, we felt connected. And I know some of the people here have been together for a week before they actually went camping, and Alicia and I had just gotten here, but there's just something about this special land and Mother Earth in this particular place that I think is very powerful, very healing. And so I'd like to also thank the Navajo Nation for taking care of their land for some of us to heal and grow. What's he saying now? Okay, I have to readjust it now. I'm sorry.
Oh, I thought of something to be thankful for.
Okay.
I want to say I'm thankful for Spider Woman for teaching me not to be afraid of spiders.
That's true.
One was on my foot today and I didn't cry.
Yeah, I mean, that's really
I just,
true.
like, put my foot next to the ground and it crawled off, so.
They've been trying to talk to you ever since you were little. Okay.
Well, we are located or situated on the Navajo Nation. A lot of them refer to themselves now by their traditional tribal name, Dine, which means the people. I'm Apache, I'm Lipan, and my mom's side, Mescalero on my dad's side, and we refer to ourselves as Inde, which also means the people. And linguistically, we're kind of country cousins with them, and then the Athabascan in Alaska and the Dene people in Canada. So having said that, we're actually from Window Rock, which is the capital of the Navajo Nation. As a crow flies, a little north and east, close to the Sawmill Chapter by Fluted Rock. And actually we're west of Fluted Rock about, I don't know, as a crow flies 4 or 5 miles. So that's where we've been camping, and this is land that was allotted to the Sosi family. My brother Chico has been out here for about 35 years, and he's married to Rose Sosi, Rose and Sosi, and they are part of the Kinlachi chapter, which is quite a ways west from here, and we will go by there later. For those of you who are part of the IIA family formally, ambassadors, elders, youth, the advisory council members, and members who were not able to attend and participate, this setting is, as has been said, beautiful. A lot of peace, a lot of quiet, a lot of incredible peaceful energy. And thanks to Annette, she will be putting together some vignettes or YouTube or Weepy or I don't know, something together, not only of the film that she's been working on and will work on, but also the pictures that have been taken of last week and this week, and that will be made available into the future. Estamos en la reservación de los indios Navajo, aquí en el estado de Arizona, en los Estados Unidos, y ha sido una experiencia increíble. La paz, la armonía, la hermandad de toda la creación. No solo nosotros los humanos de 2 pies, pero toda la creación. Todo lo que tiene espíritu son nuestros hermanos y hermanas. Y la semana pasada estuvimos básicamente en casa en Nuevo México, en Albuquerque. Y esta semana aquí en conjunto con mi hermano Chico y su esposa Rose, su familia de ella, este territorio aquí donde hemos convivido es de ellos. El terreno, la madre tierra no le pertenece a nadie, pero es para el uso de ellos. Para todos los miembros de IIA que no pudieron estar con nosotros la semana pasada o esta semana, Annette está filmando y han tomado muchas fotografías y ella va a hacer su trabajo y tarde o temprano vamos a compartir por medio de la webpage para que ustedes que son parte de la familia y otra gente que tengan interés reciban y compartan en esa manera. So again, thank you my family everywhere in the Sacred Hoop in the Four Directions, and this is just the beginning of what I hope will become formal gatherings for IIA here in this country, and as time goes in other parts of the world where our family lives. Oh.
Do I need to turn off something?
Well, that's all.
That's all you want to
That's all,
say?
folks.
Can I
Yeah.
take a picture of everybody gathered?
Yeah.
All right, déjame tomar una foto de todos juntos.
Life is changing. If you water need us, I've told you before, come by me. I do love to go to the frontier for so.
Yeah. I bet you do.
So, no,
You guys want to get together a
now
little bit
that
more?
sometimes
I wish I'd
you'd
comb
be
my
late.
hair.
We have to have a picture of how we look before and after.
Oh,
Come on,
pretty.
Here.
Oh, is this our part? Where's Amber? Oh,
She's in the bathroom.
Come on.
Is this yours?
Amber!
She's coming.
Amber, get over here!
Yep.
Get over here! We had such a great time!
Run! Oh, can you use my back? Right. Up. Wait, down.
Hey, honey, can you get in the picture?
But I haven't washed my hands.
Come on.
That's
Don't
okay.
touch anybody.
We won't tell anybody.
Okay.
Come on.
The picture
get in the
doesn't know
picture.
that.
Since when did you start washing your hands?
Yeah, what?
Oh, Amber is very.
You're too clean. I used to roll around in the mud.
All right, 1, 2, 3. Say, aho!
Aho!
Okay. Cheese. Cheese. Very nice.
Okay.
I'll have to borrow everybody's SD cards on
Yeah,
there.
Thank you. I don't know how to.
Okay, I'm going to do a panoramic kind of thing.
Yeah, that would be great.
Just,
Okay.
just
The
press
campsite
this
or of
play
us?
button.
No, of the whole site. The whole site.
Oh, that's great.
Pero si eso lo publican
So
en
good.
todo.
That's real weird. Does it work?
Ay, está
Is
padrísimo.
your hand supposed to go?
Thanks, Greg.
Órale. ¿Me podría hacer un Photoshop? Porque se me ven un poquito las ojeras.
Wait. Oh, pretty. Mm-hmm.
Okay, what else needs to? Do these chairs stay here or do they do? Okay.
If we don't have paper, don't have.
Yeah.
I guess we can leave it here.
The styrofoam?
Yeah.
Yeah, that might, no, we might have to.
Claudia?
Fine, take it, but
You
it's
said
not.
this?
What are you doing?